Welcome to Clappy's World.
Check. TSTARNAY. Yo. 11's official been taken over so far South London's page tonight. And they've cooked up an Easter storm that I just had to get involved with a 16 like. Check. One night. Got me feeling like. Vibes in the air, you feel me right? Up here hugs, cold drinks spud, down there left, but God what a sight, see? I'm not here for the feelings, I'm in for the music we're dealing. I'm here for the vibes that we're reading, guess this moment's here for the keeping. Are you really deep in your feelings now that we're speaking, thinking of meeting? Peep that for a greeting, suns out of Jackson vibes, we here for the meeting. Catching flights, COVID dies down, everybody posting, all about the vibes now, but for now, 11's killed it off on So Far Sounds. Nay, why do you talk so fast? My response. Look, seek my rams go a long way, never been subbed in the game, it's a long play, not greedy, got my eyes not on play, bars with no follow, cause it's A. My statement, can I get a vodka over it, cheers, love, time, make new venue, no new crossfade, Vauxhall raise, my dance, but don't skate, blah, you gotta give me that, yes, way, T-Star, get specs, so I gotta go in a dack, back shit, but T-Star, never so shop, look, back in the day, look, video, high video, low video, who video, me video, go video, say video, so video, you video, what video, no, video, high video, low video, me video, who video, go video, say video, so video, you video, what video, no, T-Star, on the mic, when I come to the game, I don't bring hype, I don't like you, you're not my type, don't test me, cause no, I'm right, I gotta go, gotta dash, gotta flee, you watching me on your TV, step to me, don't be silly, not trying to hate, you know you're feeling me like my asthma, is a cause disease, and T-Star is a cause to police, and I reckon you get back into the words that I'm stepping to the way that I'm crippin', like my asthma is a cause disease, and T-Star is a cause to police, and I reckon you get back into the words, and I reckon you get back into the words, and I reckon you get back into the words that I'm stepping to the way that I'm crippin', if the cops don't crippin' like. Yo, I'm sipping, I'm drip spilling, I stay winning. We do kill it, we hard hitting, we stay driven. Hamilton, I'm riding, tell me that's not a rhythm. Breaking out your talents, musicals is now I'm remixing. See the way we look, see the way we vibe, see the way we hook up to the way I'm feeling blessed. But certain man who wanna see you stuck in a mess, in a pickle, in a rut. I'm keeping it 100 and my energy up. If you're jumping on the wave, come on over. But if your energy's booky, telling you to park it up, swinging it along, drive straight into the parking lot. There's no space, cause I'm great, so you park it up. The flow of the power of the teamwork. Strength of the team can really make your dream work. I might just pack it all up and move to Dubai, save a couple paychecks, wiping sand from my eyes. I might embrace another journey, rearranging my life, or I could kick it here in London, keep pressing with rhymes like opportunities, they follow me. If you're not here to vibes on my vibes, then please unfollow me. Let's deconstruct the notion. Time doesn't wait for no man. As well man knows that motion under special relativity suggests that the faster you move through space, the slower you move through time. This means that time runs slower on Earth's surface than it does in the atmosphere. Furthermore, to adhere to the fact that different planets have different masses and therefore different gravitational strength. So the matter of fact can allude to the masses that acceleration rates do indeed fluctuate. You lost? Chill. Concentrate. Time doesn't stand still. Suggest you gotta be quick with it. Hence looking at velocity, the idea that travelling through time at precisely 168,000 miles per second would insinuate time would slow down, therefore beating time as we know it. The faster you move through it, we're moving in a forward motion. That tune slaps. But as a scientific fact, time stretches, expands and contracts. Newton's laws in regards to this are never absolute but always relative. So therefore magnitudes must always be a pendant with respect to. A comparison is always needed to respect truth. In order to coexist, we need to respect views. Time dilation, ironically, keeps us grounded. Everybody shouting, fuck Boris with no real interest in politics. Many jump on the protesting bandwagon with no real political acumen of stopping it. They're hovering over the pill with no intention of swallowing. The implication of the UK on our generation over the next 5 years in the economy, slave trade statues, capitalism, an unwanted colony. See me? I'm an economist. Seeing trends in these economic models and trying to spotlight so I can follow it. Teaching my kids so they can follow it. Understanding the global market, the UK current accounts and how we need to trade our black commodities. We too busy deliberating over the small picture, adopting that short-term vision shit. Like we still fucking with an iPhone 4 and the people in power upgraded in silence to a Google Pix. And deep down, our movement, they're not really about with it. Hashtag yourself in London, Karen, with a placard just doesn't make you an activist. Chanting Black Lives Matter last weekend with a cute little picture of a closed black fist. Think you can get my gist, you love black culture, but don't really want the black with it. Make money of us, but never reinvest into the black of Brits. These situations situated to insinuate us. We move in mountains, but the weight is moving all against us. We move the movement, keep the noises, trade the crowd to focus. It takes unlawful killings for passerbys to show love. It takes a killing for people to listen, stand with us. We educate ourselves on shit. Now you talk black politics. Black lives have always mattered. Now you choose to fuck with it. This war, this year, global change highlights we need acknowledging. All these years that we've been talking, conscious bias silence this. All the years we battling the system and these viruses. It takes diversity quotas for them to see our worth. No inclusion, boardrooms, inclusion network will never work. Rewriting history, black scholars is a Google search. Give it till Christmas before our lives are printed on the merch. Black Lives Matter, BLM, I'll take a cap and shirt. That will be the token order from the Karens of these worlds. They will buy one and still conduct unlawful stop and search. Black sterling isn't just in football where you see our worth. You see our breakthroughs, but never think it's well deserved. You say you listen to our voices, bait you never heard. Disparity in acceptance rates for high-profile jobs within this state. BAME community members disgracefully turned away in greater numbers than white. So this is why we need to fight. Despite being overly qualified at the best of times, unconscious bias termed implicit bias overtly describes the stereotypes of social groups to unlawfully strike. As we invite in white, the ignorance to creep in, making decisions that directly affect us, our voice, our choice, or within negative stereotypes to members clubs we don't sit within. We stand out and not institutionally conform to fit in. We only get airtime if the time spared on air fits the skin, gravitating unconsciously to people who are like them, recruiting in their own image, their values only celebrated, their cultures much appreciated. Few black leaders in a white world, top heavy white, bottom heavy black, but the weight remains unequal. Is this defined as representative? We need to acknowledge systemic racism, dismantle and change our world, because this be looking like a pageant we're running for and getting crowned every year as Miss Representative. So here I am with an update. NHS clap still happens on the Thursday. The rainbows and windows, the furloughs. What is happening? The government doesn't really know. Government failure is abysmal. Resources displaced up in the system. This pandemic has proven to be the worst ever seen. The methods to intervene has left us with zero clarity. Greater device social disparity. Too many lives have lost, we don't grieve. Too many went to work and left in white sheets. Now we're urging those to go to work to risk their life. A blatant disconcern. Bottom of the labour food chain, your turn. Governmental mistakes we don't learn. Adequate safe procedures take time. Economic growth but fail to save lives. Fiscal policy overspend the rewind with an unclear aim. Unprecedented times. You fucked up, must do more to get right. New rules then backtrack at the same time. You speak up, we read in between lines. You speak up, impose us with these fines. You want us to stay in and comply with no trust and don't even ask why. Why can't you produce decent guidelines? We're locked down and let down and that's time. Educating the up and coming, moulding the next generation to embrace the greatest version to who they are becoming. Teacher of business, economics and French is a fraction of my job, like creating leaders out of my class and seeing them strive for the grand heights, seeing the mini kings and queens finding their voice and feet. I teach and then mentor, repeat and then retreat. So you see, all my kids are golden. So the treasure of leadership I know they already reap. The conversations about life, the what's next and why nots give me reasons to be glued up on the have-beens and have-nots. Sharing your books of inspiration that your kids can then quote gives me another meaning when I say listen and take notes. Helping to mould a young person's future self is an honour. What you teach gives them tools to be a better of tomorrow. Often inspections miss all those perceptions of the purpose of kids who learn through direction, who learn through the realness of teachers who let them be valued and never be judged by complexion. COVID has stopped my physical class but cannot stop me ever from teaching these lessons.
This vibe on the stereo. They like the way you're drip, they're really staring, bro. Happy like you're on my line, don't be catching feelings though. So I'm really dropping gems on my Jack John. Busy plotting, making heavy bangers for your backbone. Man are really watching but they can't keep up. T-Star switches up during her run. Breaking bread with my real ones. Link up heavy shoulder, then we go hard. I make money long log, can we go hard? Brittle down the party, real talk party done. Entering a new stage in your life, deep in your vibe, and you're deep in your grind. See what you done, see what you done. There's some dons deep with the trap, trust me, then you stare. Bad vibes in your Monclairs. We don't vibe with them dons there. Bad energy, I stay clear. I break bread, raise toast in my son's there. Sunday, summer vibe, new moves come alive. Yeah, energy, that's a line. Yeah, we move on the grind. T-Star, that's the vibe. Sunday,
meets trumpet medley. Listen, I haven't seen this trumpet in about 6 months, so I just thought I'd give you Sunday vibes. Comment below if this is something I should look into doing more. I never thought it would come to this. Living high mainstream, I can accomplish this. Undertaking decisions, cheeky outlook positions. Now I look back at my teen life, I had a vision. Wrong feet, yo, different shoes. Living high attitude, free shit to lose. Talent nothing without a little helping hand. Many say they wanna make it, tell me, look man, where's your plan? Too much competition, not enough demand line. I bet my life on the facts, I won't sit back on sidelines. Success at 21, fully focused son. Never catch me breeding at my age and raising sons. Money is the bread for life, so I'm raising some. Got the world in my hand until I say it's done. What a crazy life that God has chosen me. From being role models, giving advice and green. Yo, I'm living on the fast life. Consequences, peer pressure. At life expenses, looking for the guidance. Hands up, Jesus Christ. If you can't forgive my actions, Jesus, man. Yeah. Man, I'm grateful for the blessings, so I'm shelling. Feeling supersonic, keep my finger pointed to the sky. God works here, how can I be stressing? Keep my visions visionary, legendary. I never want to downgrade dreams. How you mean upgrade faith? Shine like your high beams. Keep your energy pure so your heart beats clean. Many people out here fighting demons on the streets. Entering a new stage in my life. Growth is a different thing when you're deep in your grind. See what you've done, see what you've done. There some dons deep with the chat. Trust me, they just stare. They're hiding bad vibes in them Montclairs, paying no attention to the penniless, they're everywhere. I break bread, raise toast and my dons there. Sunday, summer vibe, warm heat come alive. New beats so we vibe, wines poured so we dine. Energies are aligned, time left so we ride. Treasure chest that I find, 1 month love is blind. Cold wave so I ride, T-stars on a vibe. Silence, lights out, let me show you what I'm talking about. The rappers on the scene be acting it out, stating words with no substance, chasing the clout. You see me, straight, parking it out. Bet your money on me, see it tripping around. The walls start to painting, appearing in hounds. Distance makes the distance, keeping it out. Matter of fact, let's take the matter out back. Trapped, so I stay backpacked, capped. Some still say, nay, not bad. COVID makes the haters mad. Fate mates on a mate rates, 5-day pass in the car, so they checkmates. We play kings on the board B, we don't checkmates. Them man scream team, but they don't rate. See, I win hard cause I dream big. Everybody asking who I've been rather skiing with. Everyone around dinner plates, yeah, they're eating, feasting, bottoms up, cheers to the evening. Cook up a storm in the kitchen. I bring heat and the levels and the mixes. Make room, it's game. I be feeling like I'm going insane. Checked out, runway, flying high but I'm seeing no plane. Make room, it's game. I be feeling like I'm going insane. Checked out, runway, flying high but I'm going insane. Would I rather go back to the start of the year 2020, when everybody was living for the gram, but deep down still stressing heavy? When the world was moving and a dog-eat-dog movement and caring for others became a burden or a nuisance? When going savage to achieve your goals, neglecting cries from your body because achieving was far better than sleeping? Being active was far better than reading? And hungry for the money was actually better than eating? When personal hygiene meant nothing to those who didn't cover their mouth upon sneezing. These things. I wish we really didn't need to go for a global lockdown to realise your material lifestyle means nothing upon a shutdown. You're doing bits for the gram means nothing when you're housebound. And money doesn't make you any different than the average Billy Joe in this shutdown. So plumber Pete, I beg you pipe down. Travelling to the future, I think, is looking far better than we started with. Social distancing and sleeping more, see, that's really for the faint-hearted kid. And looking after your own well-being and your family shouldn't be when I have to, but a constant reminder that you have to, and that's truth. I had to take a couple learning curves in order just to see straight. I had to learn that people aren't talking about T-Mobile. We're not after those mate rates, fake mates on a mate rates 5-day pass in a car so they checkmate. I understand now in black and white that people must be bored if all they do is checkmates. See, draining energy is effortlessly for all those who just seem to take. Certain wolves I've seen in sheepskins be clicking for your poetry, but low-key, you're not even an artist that they rate. Fake mates. But they still comment that you're great. See, I don't like to move in old-fashioned shit. I keep it modern like I'm Tate. Therefore, I evolve and I had to walk over a couple dead stars like I be in a Hollywood Walk of Fame. Just in order for them to know my name. Now you see why there's a star up in my name, yo. Call it how you see it, TSTARNAY. My biggest enemy is my enemy. So you see, I'll be cooking up a storm, but some nights I forget the recipe. Meeting for the first time like Hello Fresh. So I delve deep in a pit of soft wallow, writing out the wrongs and be blessed if tomorrow. So when you know your future is a gift, you present in the presence of your presence and you talk about it. And they wonder where they call me the gifted.
Where that has been, you must modify that to where you are now. Position yourself to where you are now, and where you are now, be proud of your house. He said you need to modify that to where you are now. Position yourself to where you are now, and where you are now, be proud of your house. See, I would rather make a promise to myself and not break it. Built up with the guilt, feeling scared to reclaim it. The presence now is shift to a past to new-ish, and the way you see shit as a presence now is waiting. But you promised you would do this. Headspace is precious, you can lose it. You've got to learn to protect the entire empire in order to adapt, not to kind of retract. But when you're ready, people so quick to pull you one way and push you that way, they make you unsteady. People so quick to pull you that way and look on that way, advising so heavy. I ponder your question. Coming louder again, on the ground till you feel louder again. But when the beat drops, struggle to the best, and we got up on the guard and the fight to the end. Streets through the eyes of a female, hunger for a job, every day checking emails, shopping bits and bobs, yeah, I really the easy sell, selling in the market, man, really with to come talking retail. You can sometimes find me in the back of a club in Brixton, grimy, and I'm skanking to Wiley, sweet with a vibe here, friend, it was right me. However, in their old school, big arsehole man, dizzy rascal, these days no time for the new fools, thinking they're killing the same yo. It is I, the reason why I breathe these lyrics in my rhymes, the way I penetrate, speaking out without a sigh. As I know the industry kicks real talent at the feet from in between the streets, but I drive. We come louder again, underground till you fell louder again. But when the beat drops, struggle to the best, and we got up on the bars, it's a fight to the end, make amends. We come louder.
So I thought I'd write it down on a side note. Give me the beat, give me the flow. So I thought I'd write it down on a side note. Give me the beat, give me the flow. So I thought I'd write it down on a side note. Give me the beat, give me the flow, give me the antidote. Gassed up kiddie from the block, don't choke. So I thought I'd write it down on a side note. Give me the beat, give me the flow.
But levels though, I'm lying though, my palate can't take heat. You think I'm lying though? Catch me 10 chicken wings and in Nando's. Anything past miles, that's a no-no anyway. So catch me holding a flow, building up energy when I'm shutting down flow. The energy and the levels don't make a vibe, it's a vibe. Spoke a word with that grime flow. If you don't know how a modern day teacher looks, now you know. Listen, and the way that you flow, get me come to the toe. Holding down that melody when I'm shutting down shows. High energy is steady when I'm reaching it flows. You can't hate on this buddy when you're reaching the bro. So I wrote it down on the side note. Give me the beat, give me the flow, give me the antidote. Got some kiddie from the block, don't choke. T-Star, bread and butter, yeah, I remix so I wrote it down on the side note. Give me the beat, give me the flow, give me the antidote. Got some kiddie from the block, don't choke. T-Star, bread and butter, yeah, I remix so I wrote it down on the side note. Give me the beat, give me the flow, give me the antidote. Got some kiddie from the block, don't choke.
I love a coffee by the sidewalks. Yeah, I love a coffee by the sidewalks. Yeah. I'm peace piecing it together, honey. I take a spiced latte. I love a stroll when it's sunny. And you, what do you like to do when time to let your hair down and get to speak about you? See me, I love a coffee by the sidewalks. Busy busking people watching. Time never stops while you sitting by the sidewalk. Yeah, I love a coffee by the sidewalks. The mix of messages, I had to question this. The combination of the situation is the reason to be expressing this. I mean, to you, I mean, a hope towards to me. I don't know what has gotten into me, feeling like it's a mutual thing. Perhaps you like my company and that's the key. Our paths are not aligned, so I skip like I do on the beat. I'm piecing it together, honey. I take a spiced latte. I love. My biggest enemy is my enemy. So you see, I'll be cooking up a storm. I'm the recipe, hello fresh. 1, 2, hop stepping when I'm stepping up, step stay repping. Now you're flexing dead. And I pounce on the beat and I leave pure fire, leave at a 16, catch breath. When you see me in a flex, little did you know, beating on my chest, beating at the best. I be flowing on the rhythm, catching bodies, man, it's killing, man. I couldn't really care for the love and the feelings. Cause I'm here to take the crown, here to win the rounds, here to shut it down, flex. And I'm rounding up the rounds, amping up the sounds, loading up my crown next. Fake mates and a mate race, 5-day pass, and they cast, so they checkmate.
Camden Assembly, how we doing? We good? Yeah.
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
We come louder again. Underground, see you fell louder again. But when the beat drops, struggle to the best, and we got up on the bar from the fight to the end, make amends. We come louder again. Underground, see you fell louder again. But when the
have a positive drive and that self-motivation, let me breathe out with that self-confirmation. The potential impact of this approach is high, as I have heard it's difficult to achieve that pupils, meaning you and I don't understand what's required to succeed. Then it's likely you will mutter under your breath. You even allow the root word meta, meaning beyond, to go way beyond you. Then it teaches you patience. It's okay to have patience, there's levels to this. As the saying goes, meta late than better, but never dictate without knowing what you really know is better. I mean, that's the saying, right? I mean, I'm just saying, right? You need to harness your thinking in order not to tarnish the goodness that has yet not been discovered, that has not yet been meta-conditioned into a condition, a mindset you ironically can't get your head around. And then they asked me what heat I cook this sauce on. My biggest enemy is my enemy. So you see, I'll be cooking up a storm. I'm the recipe, hello fresh. 1, 2, hop stepping when I'm stepping up, step stay repping. Now you're flexing dead. And I pounce on the beat and I leave pure fire, leave at a 16, catch breath. When you see me in a flex, little did you know, beating on my chest, beating at the best. I be flowing on the rhythm, catching bodies, man, it's killing, man. I couldn't really care for the love and the feelings. Cause I'm here to take the crown, here to win the rounds, here to shut it down, flex. And I'm rounding up the rounds, amping up the sounds, loading up my crown next. Fake mates and a mate race, 5-day pass, and they cast, so they checkmate, bless.
me and they're bummed when they can't find my frequency, like say I do telepathy. But to exhale these toxins I've inhaled by odd bins, I need to surround myself with my golden arch wings. I'm loving it. So I can exhale these toxins I've inhaled by odd bins. I need to surround myself with my golden arch wings. I'm loving it. So I can fly away majestically and educate in greater streams and simply serve the purpose that was sent to me. Or well, let me mind my own and grab my own and sip my tea. I mean, how you mean you can give your liters of awesomeness to pint-sized minded people? Tell the milkman not to come back round here again, son. Because when you pose that question, do you fill my cup? So my cup runneth over. And for when you know your cup runneth over, you cannot spend your life with your gallon-sized offerings, offering to pint-sized minded people. You need to surround yourself with gallon-sized people.
TSTARNAY, TSTARNAY. Check it. So I thought I'd write it down on a side note. Give me the beat, give me the flow, give me the antidote. Gassed up kiddie from the block, don't choke. T-Star bread and butter, yeah, I remix toast.
Da Vinci Code is so easily broken. Once you know the secret, G deep it be, there's no joke. And it's always the ones that are screaming or the ones that have been sleeping on me are the first to scream, stay woke. But they overlook my delivery so deliberately. Scrolling past my ish, I see you, G. Oh, you want a repost on the IG? You can't hear me, B. Let me spell it out. Kiss my teeth. So let me take the mask off, let me rock the boat, clear my throat, let me show you what I used to know. Tables turn, cars unfold, eyeballs shift from side to side, shit is cold. You blagged it to the game, huh? Now it's time to hit the road. Let me show you how I flex and fold. Speak my name into existence, making sure you speak it bold. Cause this comes from the deepest, darkest depths of the story, but it kept close to my chest. That reminds me of the subjects, but there's no soul out there like me. So I have to water this down so you can umbrella this more lightly. So this comes from the unsung.
After school, you got no money in your pocket, you're craving for more leaves, you don't know how to stop it. You try walk past if your friends are there so you can fast yourself up and take your fair share. No one's in there. What do? Heads are eating, that could have been you. I don't business, I'm on a food ting. You start going nuts when you smell them chicken wings. You want to steal chicken, but fam, that's risky. Them spare ribs, so crispy. Give me that chicken, give it to me now. I want them spare ribs, then I when, then I how when I run up on you with my big fat Mac. Not that Mac fam, just Mackie D's. Girls just hungry, got change please, I'm on a begging ting, all down on my knees. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude, I'm just hungry and a man just give me your food when I run up on you with my burger and bun. Anybody got money? I'll even ask your mum. I'm a true black mum when it comes to food. If I don't get my chicken, I'm not in a mood. I yam that ting down very nicely. If it's under £2, kills girl ain't pricey. Call me a tramp, then fam bun you when you're eating your chicken. I'm eating it too, I'm a small chicken fairy. Call me Pixie, I'm in favourites, Morley's or Dixie. Educating the up and coming, moulding the next generation to embrace the greatest version to who they are becoming. Teacher of business, economics and French is a fraction of my job, like creating leaders out of my class and seeing them strive for the grand heights, seeing the mini kings and queens finding their voice and feet. I teach and then mentor, repeat and then retreat. So you see, all my kids are golden. So the treasure of leadership I know they already reap. The conversations about life, the what's next and why nots give me reasons to be glued up on the have-beens and have-nots. Sharing your books of inspiration that your kids can then quote gives me another meaning when I say listen and take notes. Helping to mould a young person's future self is an honour. What you teach gives them tools to be a better of tomorrow. Often inspections miss all those perceptions of the purpose of kids who learn through direction, who learn through the realness of teachers who let them be valued and never be judged by complexion. COVID has stopped my physical class but cannot stop me ever from teaching these lessons. Flow poet TSTARNAY, the word of the day is journeys. Journey. Where's the start and where's the finish? Cause if life begun to break down right now and diminish, I would find myself back at the start line. We go full circle in our mortal lifetimes. We orbit this earth, simply moving further away from the central point to only realign and bring ourselves back to our focus point. So let me make this point. Our journey is never a sprint nor a competition. I stay in my lane and focus on my premonition of a way to absorb my calling and never miss it, because I control my pace and stamina of when I should incline and step back and mark the progress on my calendar. So as you see, a journey is a humble admittance that we are never at our best yet. We always have a way to learn and improve our best ways. I will never sleep on my journey till I'm sleeping in my deathbed. Journey highlights we are traveling through a concept of timing. So I continue my journey and get back to teaching, marking some